Welcome to Adam's Farm Foods. This is a two-part video about how to start a pig farm business plan. If you have not seen the first part, I will advise you to watch it the moment you have finished watching this video. It will make more sense for you. My name is Eric, a young farmer from Ghana. If you are here for the first time, please do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel, like and share this video with your friends. As a business person, it is necessary to find ways of reducing cost and never quality when it comes to raising pigs. Pigs eat a lot of food, and it is estimated that pigs actually eat between 70 to 75% of all associated costs to pig farm. You are advised to grow your own food if you have the land for it. As a business person, if you do not have the land, you are then advised to find alternative ways of reducing cost of the feed, but not the quality of the feed. There are different ways of reducing cost to the feed. This will involve a lot of work, but it's workable. When I first started pig farming, to reduce the cost of feed, I contacted my local brewery and asked them to give me the leftover grains after they were done brewing it for beer. This product is still good and has a lot of fiber and other nutrients in it. I then supplemented it with commercial feed. As time went on and the business started to grow, I started to grow more and more of my own food for the animals. With this, I know exactly what I'm putting in the food and how I'm expecting the animals to grow. The point I am trying to make is that if you are capital restrained, you do not have the land to grow your own food. This cannot be the hinder or barrier that stops you from finding an alternative way of reducing cost to the feed and not the quality. It is advisable to find your local restaurant, get their leftover foods. However, I will advise you again that if you go through this route, you need to recook the food before giving it to the pigs. This will ensure that all pathogens and bacteria have been killed before serving it to the pigs. Remember, you are trying to reduce cost and never quality. Do not compromise quality of your product through bad feeding. Find ways of reducing cost but never quality, as I keep saying. Remember, a good reputation is key and it's hard to come by. Don't ruin it by serving your pigs with bad food. After finding a good source of food for the pigs, your next big challenge is to find a good source of water for them. Pigs drink a lot of water and use water to cool down. If you do not have enough drinking water spots and water troughs for them to cool down, they will try to find a way out of the piggery in search of that water. Pigs do not sweat and rely on water to cool down. You will need water troughs for them. As a business owner, and as business grows, you can install water showers for the pigs to cool down. You can either install these showers to come on at specific times, or you manage it manually by turning it off and on as of when you have the time for it. Trust me, your pigs will love you if you provide them with adequate water to drink and to soak themselves. I will advise you to dig a well close to the farm if you do not have a stream or river close by. Buying water for the pigs can quickly eat into your profit. You are in business for profit and not buying water. Now that we have sorted out the feed and water issues, the next challenge is how to manage it for them. With the food, is it advisable to feed the pigs 3 times a day, once or maybe twice a day? That is the common questions I keep getting. There is a common conception that the more you feed the pigs, the bigger they grow. I tell you, that is true. However, what kind of growth are you looking for? Do you want your pigs to just be fat? Or do you want the pigs to grow within 6 months of with quality meat on them? Remember, a good name is better than anything. If your pigs are full of fat, eventually people will know you and they will stop buying your products. However, if you grow your pigs to a good size within 6 months with lots of quality meat around them, you'll be fighting off customers because your pigs will not be enough to satisfy them. If pigs eat well, including commercial and supplemented feed, they are likely to reach market weight within 6 months and can fetch you good money. If you overfeed them, you will get to that weight within 4 to 6 months, but the product will be fatty. To answer the question now about how to feed the pigs or how many times to feed the pigs, I will advise you that feed the pigs a third of their body weight daily. So that means feed them personally. I feed them twice a day. So I split the third of their body weight into two. I feed them morning and I feed them in the evening. As mentioned previously, starting a pig farming business requires money. It requires huge capital. You must have money to pay for the breeding stock, housing, food, and other expenses. The initial investment is always scary and can be huge, but this kind of investment tend to be one-off investments. For example, building the piggery is a one-off investment, and it is the biggest investment you will make when starting your piggery from scratch. However, the amount you will need depends upon the scope of your business. Your pigs or your piggery business plan should outline the amount of money needed to start and how to manage the pig farming business. You can start, as I've always told you, from small and grow to big. You can start with one pig and one pen. That is a small investment to start with. As the gilt gets pregnant, it takes close to 4 months to deliver. The children, the piglets, will stay with their mom for about 2 more months. That gives you approximately 6 months to build a second and possibly a third pen for them. The pork market is massive and will continue increasing. You can provide pork to individual customers, wholesalers, restaurants, retailers, butcher shops, abattoirs, and tons of other markets. Remember, you will need to sell your pigs while it's still fresh, so it will be best to consider locating your farm close to the market area or have some sort of transport to get to your market quickly. Consider adding detailed strategic business plans to your growing business plan to ensure that your operation always remains smooth and uninterrupted. You will be surprised to see the ever increasing export market for the pigs. As your pigs farming business grows, you will be able to export your pork to several countries, including China and Russia. The export market is great, but you can still make lots of money if you put your strategic plans in place. You can partner with a local restaurant that solely sells your product. Or better still, consider adding value to your products. You can dry the pig meats to last longer and then sell them off to restaurants and local markets. In Ghana, the piggery business is fast booming. Get few of the kinky sellers around to sell your pigs for you. You will be helping each other because the more money they make, the more profitable you become as well. Having a well-written pig farm financial plan will be critical for the success of your business. Sure, you can start the farm without anyone's help, but it will be best to invest time and obtain knowledge from someone who has been successful in a piggery venture. copy their business plan template, tweak it slightly to suit your venture. The financial plan will lay to bear where your money is coming from, whether through your salary, loans, or investors. It will also show you your expenditures, prices of items that has been bought or needs to be purchased.